And I was thinking about instead of calling it Pi Disliker Interviews Everybody, we just call it Max Interviews One Pony. Hello everyone, this is not Pi Disliker Interviews Every Pony, but instead, it's my 888 sub special, and as many of you guys have requested, do something with Master Max, you gotta do something with Master X. Well, okay, we're here, and we're starting off with Max Interviews One
Use
Pony.
one pony. That sounds amazing. I mean, you got to take a moment to really take it in. The amazing title. That's just it's groundbreaking. I mean, it's never been done before. Do you
Yeah,
realize how big this is, ladies and gentlemen? This is just the most amazing video you have ever seen in your entire life.
we've just taken this to a whole new level.
That's right. That's right. And we're not going back. We're there. We're on the top of the world, and we're gonna do this for all you viewers. I was gonna say Knights of the Great Legion. Maybe there's gonna be some
I'm sure
Knights of
there's
the Great
plenty of
Legion.
Knights of the Great Legion watching this video, but yeah, I don't really have a nickname for my followers or anything. So yeah, thank you, loyal viewers and stuff like that.
All right, we're gonna call them the loyal viewers. Thank you all to all the loyal viewers. And I'm not an experienced interviewer, so I'm gonna go. I'm gonna do the best I can. And I got 10 questions, amazing questions, all for Pi Disliker.
Yeah,
So
we're pretty much gonna treat this like a Pirates Liker interviews every pony. But yeah, no matter how narcissistic it may seem, this is something that I've wanted to do since I've
oh,
started
this
this
is
series.
totally narcissistic. This is really narcissistic. It's all about you.
Yeah.
I mean, this dude has such a big ego. He only wants to talk about himself. You realize that?
Yep. Exactly. Every video I make is about me. Yeah.
All right then. Let's start with the first question,
Mhm.
and it's kind of a good question. It really fits the first one. How did your YouTube channel start out? Did someone inspire you, or did you just feel like one day, I'm gonna start making videos because I've been watching a lot of videos and I feel like I was doing videos on my own. How did it start out?
Just starting out my channel, I didn't have reacts in mind at all. I just wanted to make a few funny videos. Like I already had Sony Vegas installed on my computer, and well,
I
I
think you
was
started out with Sony Vegas.
I was learning. Yeah, I was learning different stuff about that. Um, like I was already making videos on my Pi Disliker channel for fun, but I never actually making this channel in particular was because of that channel. Originally with that channel, I did have like almost 100 subscribers, and I just felt like okay, um, I've gotten I've gotten such an interest in ponies that I'm starting to feel like this might be too much for my subscribers if I keep uploading pony videos like this. Because I was uploading a few pony videos already on that channel, whereas before I was uploading like a bunch of gameplay stuff and whatnot.
Too many ponies. We cannot take it anymore. You gotta
Yeah,
make another channel.
yeah, that's exactly what happened. I was just making so much pony stuff that I felt like it was overwhelming my viewers, and I wanted to do more with ponies, but I didn't feel like I didn't feel like everybody was going to want to see it, and some people were gonna leave and unsubscribe and whatever. So yeah, and I wanted to try and make. Mostly, I wanted to work with PMVs, and I was experimenting with green screen ponies to see if I could do any of that. I still haven't really been successful with green screen ponies, I'll tell you that. But I have made a
It's a
few
future
PMVs.
project.
What was that?
Green screen ponies. It's a future project. It's coming soon.
Uh, if only.
If only.
Probably not. Just like I haven't had the desire to do that in quite some time.
Well, that begs another question. Why did you? Well, maybe you didn't really stop, but why have you stopped doing PMV for kind of a long time now?
Um,
Are you gonna get back to them?
PMVs are just they take a while to make. They like you may like people may not think that they take a lot of effort, even if you're just mashing up clips of the show with a song. But geez, I tell you, it takes a lot longer to work on PMVs than it does to do reacts. That's why I pump out reacts so often because it's very fast. You can do it very quickly. But with PMVs, it takes me days minimum, sometimes weeks, to be able to work on a huge PMV.
Yeah, and people are always wanting more content than rather waiting for more content. They're like, I want more right now. I don't want to wait for anything else. Whatever it is, if you can do reacts more often than PMVs, then they'll want reacts.
Hmm.
If you can do PMVs more often, PMVs. It's
Yeah, that's another thing too. Like I don't want to say that my channel is all about getting views, but I mean views are like an indication of how much support you've gotten, and my PMVs haven't
yeah.
exactly gotten more than a couple hundred views. That's just how it is. Not as many people even care to watch the PMVs as they do to watch the reacts.
Yeah, I can totally relate to that. Sometimes I try to do something new, but people are like, "Hey, maybe you should do something new." I do something new, and then I barely get any views because people are just, I don't know,
Hmm.
they want the same old stuff. They can say they're tired of, but deep down inside, that's really what they want.
Yeah.
It's really crazy.
So it was
It's
like the
human
combination of
psychology.
that. It was like, PMVs get less support and they also are harder to make, whereas Reacts are easier to make and they get more support. So, I mean, it was a pretty easy decision which one I was going to do more.
Yeah, and most of your subscribers are there for the reacts anyway. So this is really what they want to see, and this is what you're comfortable doing.
Yeah.
Really, you still enjoy doing, man.
Yeah, and I do other stuff too, like these interviews, and sometimes I'll have a funny skit if I feel inspired, like the Latix passes me or
That
recommended
expressed
channels.
me.
Yeah, it was very fun.
Oh, yeah, I do enjoy seeing the. I really enjoy seeing your skits. You can make really a lot of them, and they're always funny. I mean, it's like the inspiration of the moment. You're seeing the passes, and you're like, maybe I should do a skit out of.
Yeah. That one was actually inspired by another video that I made back when I had about 300 subscribers, where Jim passes me. It was seriously titled the same way. Just replace Latix with Jim.
Did you cry?
Yes,
Or was something else? Yeah.
yes, I cried with tissues. Yeah, it was stylized a little differently, but it was generally the same concept.
Oh, and but I also like the recommended channels. Man, that was just insane that you would delete the channel and it would always come back. You had to delete it like 5 times and
Hmm.
finally have an interesting channel. And YouTube works in
Yeah, it's just the whole
strange
thing
ways.
about me. You know, with my since this is my pony channel, I only subscribe to people who are affiliated with the Brony fandom, and sometimes even on whatever channel I'll often click off channels I'm not interested in, or just channels that I wouldn't watch on this channel. Well, I mean, sometimes I have been watching videos more often on this channel. Usually I'd watch more on PyDisliker, but since I've been paying more attention to this channel, sometimes I just don't log out as much as I used to.
So your other channel, Pi the Slacker, is slowly dying because it's. I
Yeah, I just don't
I
have
was actually having a question about it.
I just don't have as much inspiration to do much with it right now. I mean, there are different things that I can work with, but yeah. So yeah, did you have a question
My
about that?
question number 7 is, what's up with yeah, what with your second channel, By the Slacker? Are you gonna do anything new on it, or it's
Um,
really there's no
I
inspiration?
did upload a weird little video in like the past month or two on that channel, but like I said, it's only when I really get inspired, and usually most of my inspiration comes with ponies now. I do think like if I ever have a falling out with the Brony fandom, maybe I'll have a burst of creativity on that channel. But that channel is more so like it's focused entirely on non-pony stuff and just stuff that I do when I feel like. It's a very casual channel, so it's nothing that I really take seriously.
It's really random stuff that just you felt like doing, and then you upload it there. Like, oh, I don't know what to do with that. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
upload it on my second channel.
Yeah, like I mean, it's got a total variety of different things. Sometimes I'll make a little remix mashup of music. Oftentimes it'll be like I used to record matches from Super Smash Bros. Brawl and put them on that channel just so people could see it. It's like I said, it's nothing that I take seriously, and yeah, I haven't really done much with it. Like
Oh,
I've gotten
you talked about
seriously.
mashup music. Oh, god damn it! I'm
Yeah.
gonna cut you off all the interview. I gotta warn everyone.
I've uploaded like 11 videos in the past year on that channel, so it still has stuff on it, but it's different.
No, it's funny because when you talk about mashup music, I only think about the WW Rules "Fat Asses" remix.
Yeah, I mean that technically was related as part of the Brony fandom because it has to do with reactors like cherries, but yeah, that's kind of like it, even though my inspiration in that started with just a Skype call with William.
He wasn't offended by it, though. Like
No,
he wasn't.
he encouraged
Okay.
it.
Oh, it's a relief. I maybe would have taken it the wrong way, and we just continued the joke. Would have been really mad at us.
Nah, Will's a lot more lighthearted than say Big Rob. Sorry, Big Rob.
Big Rob, we're sorry, Big Rob, but doesn't take jokes easily. He takes it personally, but it's because he doesn't want us to insult his friends.
Mhm.
Protects them. That's
Yeah.
very noble of him.
Stop making fun of my friends. God.
God, stop picking on my friends, okay? God.
Yeah.
All right, I guess it's time for another question.
Sure.
And this one can be sort of short. I mean, if there's a story behind it,
We'll see.
why the name Pie Disliker Swag? Why did you come up with this name?
Well, okay. I guess I'll just start off with back in the old days when I came up with Pie Disliker first, and we'll talk about swag later.
Let's go with the old days before the
Okay.
swag.
The old days. Pretty much if you know me on any other website aside from YouTube, I use Pie Disliker as my general username for stuff.
Is it
And
because you have
yeah,
something against pie, or
um, it it was like way back on like my first forum. I was like 11 years old or 12 years old or something like that, and it was just it was just a bunch of people being casual and stuff. But like I thought of the phrase "everyone loves pie," and I've heard it a bunch of times, and it was like, you know, not that many people talk about not liking pie, but I don't really care for it that much. It's not that great. I mean, like I'll be honest. Like sometimes I can enjoy a pie, but it's not my first choice for dessert. It's not something that I normally care for. But if it's I mean unless it's like Thanksgiving and we're having pumpkin pie or whatever, okay. But yeah, so I was like, okay, you know what? Let me try out this username on YouTube and whatever other sites. And yeah, nobody had it. So I was like, cool, I'm gonna use this name because nobody thinks of it, and it's simple. It's two words, and it doesn't need any numbers or anything like that.
yeah, but pie can mean two things. That's kind of the issue with it. I mean, if I'm thinking about The Rock WWE, I know you don't watch this, but
Hmm.
he came out on the ring and said, "The pie eating, trailblazing The Rock is on the stage" or something like that, and I was like, "Oh, if he does like pies, I mean, it's like the meal that you eat. It's not the other thing." I
I,
assume.
I pretty much have no statement regards to that.
I don't know if this interview is PG, so I don't dare tell what the other thing means.
We can say whatever, but yeah, yeah. That I definitely don't think of pie when I think of that. I just think of I think of the dessert.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about the dessert, just so everyone is clear on that.
Hmm. Yeah, and yeah, I definitely. I think cake is much better. I think cake is a very satisfactory dessert, and it's something to get excited over.
Cupcakes is also amazing.
Yeah,
Cupcakes.
cupcakes, regular cakes, any type of cakes, really.
And how did the swag come in the username?
The swag is a lot simpler. I guess just like a little bit before starting my channel, I've been listening a lot to Stay Brony My Friends, which was that show hosted by Dusty Cat on Everfree Network. And like in I think I'm not sure if it was just in one or like multiple interviews that Dusty Cat did, but he said, "Do you have any pony swag? Where's your swag? Do you got any swag?" And it would just be like pony stuff, like if you had pony toys or a shirt or whatever, that's swag. And
Yeah, that's
swag is
totally
like
swag.
people like free stuff at cons and stuff like that. That's that's a phrase for swag in a sense. I mean, it's not just the typical swag style, but I was thinking pony stuff, pony swag. It's kind of the same thing. So Pitus like your swag. It's my pony stuff. This is my channel where I have
This is
my
where the swag
videos.
is.
Yeah. I don't really like. I never intended to use swag as the mainstream Justin Bieber definition or anything. Uh, yeah,
Just the pony swag, just that
yeah,
definition.
exactly.
Well, that's definitely a better definition than that Justin Bieber. Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Thank Dusty Cat for saving the word swag.
Hmm.
That another question which I've been asking myself is I think I know who it is, but who is your best pony? Is it Fluttershy?
Um, it's best pony and favorite pony are two different ponies. I'll say that right now.
Oh,
The
okay.
best pony is a simpler, easier question, and that would be Crackle. Crackle the dragon is best pony.
What the heck is Crackle the Dragon?
You remember Dragon Quest, that green dragon that went raw?
God, seriously?
Best
He was the
pony.
best pony?
Best pony. I love that character. It's like Derpy, but a whole nother level, and just appeared in one episode, and I just really enjoyed that character, especially like in uh, Anthology, and I think I'm trying to remember. There's this guy who makes these short pony animations, and I forget his name. He's pretty popular, and he's made like a
Uh,
bunch of short ones, but I can't remember his name at all. I feel bad.
what kind of videos did he do?
Like one of his videos was just Crackle flying to this funny music, and it was just hilarious. I'll type in like Crackle pony animation real quick. Shoot, I don't see it. I
He's gonna appear in
see.
the description.
Yeah, I see that. Oh, actually, there was this really, really, really good one. You remember those old school pony
What?
sauce videos? Like.
I got no idea what you're talking about. I'm sorry.
Like the duck sauce videos. It was just a little bit of a YouTube meme, but with ponies showing up in pictures and just like quick edits and stuff like that, going to the music.
It sounds amazing, but I
Ah,
really have no idea.
Twilight Sparkle. Twilight Sparkle.
I'm sorry.
yeah. Well, okay. Well, it was taken to a whole nother level by having Crackle basically Usually the things are like 20 seconds at most, but this one was almost 5 minutes long, and it was just emphasizing more on effects, and it used more of the song, and it was amazing. It's done by non Parel or something like that. It's a very talented editor, I believe. Yeah,
You gotta be hoping for another appearance of Crackle the Dragon in
yeah.
season 5.
I'll definitely show it in the video.
Maybe it could happen.
Yeah, I do love Crackle. That's best pony. But favorite pony is definitely Fluttershy. Fluttershy was my favorite even before I became a brony. She was originally I was an anti-brony. But when I watched the show, I was like, this pony I actually like. This pony I don't hate. And
Fluttershy
yeah,
is
she's
pretty
just
damn powerful.
adorable. Yeah,
Yeah, she's too adorable. No one can resist her. If
yeah.
you resist her, you have no soul.
like I thought most of the ponies were pretty annoying in my first impression on the show, but like I immediately knew that I could not hate Fluttershy, no matter what.
But
She's just cute and innocent, and I did like her character.
yeah, if the first episode would have been her just kicking the ass of that bear, maybe it would have been a little bit different. Like, oh my god, what the heck? What's wrong
Yeah.
with that pony?
Mhm.
But it's never a good idea for an anti-brony to watch an episode with Trixie, because it's definitely gonna be a lot more of an anti-brony after that.
Mhm. Yeah.
She's not the kind of pony that people feel compassion for.
Nah.
So Fluttershy, yeah, it's definitely the best candidate. Thank God for Fluttershy.
Yeah. Fluttershy is a very great character. I like her.
Did she get a lot of episodes in season 4? I mean, I've watched every episode.
I knew she had the breezy
Oh,
episode,
that was
but
the worst.
like
That was the
I
worst
can't.
episode.
Oh, also Philly Vanilli. But yeah, Philly Vanilli, Breezy's, and I think that was it for Fluttershy in season 4.
Oh, they gave her really crappy episodes.
Yeah. Well, actually, I liked quite a bit of Philly Vanilli. It was somewhat of a mixed episode for me, but I generally liked it.
Yeah, it wasn't as bad as the Breezies. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing that's worse as the Breezies.
Yeah, I was a little disappointed that that was her key episode.
God, I mean, even the Mysterious Mare Duel was better than that, in my opinion.
Well, I don't think I can say that.
I can't say that, really.
Yeah. I do get why a lot of people don't like the Breezy episode, but I think Mysterious Mare-de-Well's on another level.
A lot of people hate that one.
Yeah, myself included.
Ugh.
It's not my least favorite episode, but it's up there. Or should I say down there?
Definitely one of the best was Mod Pie. This one was just incredible.
Mod Pie was a weird episode. I know most people really enjoyed that episode, but I just didn't understand that episode. I didn't hate it, but I can't say I liked it either. I can't even say I was neutral. I could not form an opinion on Mod Pie. I literally couldn't. Like, when I ranked all the episodes, Mod Pie was unranked. That's how much that episode confused me.
She was just so unique. She didn't show any
She
expression at all.
was. Yeah. It was just, I don't know, it was really weird to watch.
And when she threw that rock and everything, there was like a nuclear explosion.
That was crazy. Yeah. The writers are definitely something, and those animators, wow, man.
They must have had a lot of fun with that episode.
Oh man,
Really.
those animators are amazing. Some of the best animators I've ever seen.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, did they change animators for season 4 or they kept the same one?
For season 4, I think
Maybe they added some new ones.
maybe. I don't really know. I know that they had a ton of new writers, but that's pretty much it.
All right, but enough My Pony talk. People are gonna get, They're kind of anticipating the next question.
Okay.
So, question, I don't even know what number this is, but who are your favorite YouTubers? Most precisely, the Brony YouTubers, because
Oh
that's
man.
the only one you're subscribed
This is
to.
such a hard question.
It needs to be asked.
There are so many of them that I love, and I don't think I could name them all.
I
Oh
know
man.
Crown Prince is probably one of
Crown
them.
Prince is definitely one of them. I'll talk about her for a little bit. Um, like I really do admire her work, and I think it's hilarious how she makes those pony high videos and everything. I did like a 40-minute reaction on all of her videos before I even really checked out her work and knew what it was like. I just knew that it was popular, and I've seen some clips of it in like the top tens and stuff, but I never actually sat down and watched those videos. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna watch them all, and then I make a 40-minute reaction video with pretty much like half of her entire uploads, and she has like 80 or something uploads.
Damn.
So yeah, yeah, I reacted to a ton of videos. It took a lot of editing, a lot of effort, but it definitely was worth it. I did have a lot of fun doing that,
She
and
quickly
yeah.
became one of your favorite
Oh,
Brony.
oh yeah, definitely. And I actually mustered up the courage to show her um, my reaction video because I was very happy with how it turned out. And it was like, if someone reacts to like 40 minutes worth of your content and it's multiple videos, maybe maybe they'll find it pretty interesting because that's not like even if they see reaction videos, they don't see it like that. So I was figuring, you know what? I'll give it a shot. So I tweeted her the reaction video, and she responded, and she really loved it. I wasn't even sure if she was going to see it, but I'm really happy with the fact that she enjoyed it. She commented on it. Um, she even like tweeted me,
Damn. Well,
giving me
that's
a
pretty
little bit of
cool.
a shout out, saying, "Hey, I just watched Pitus Liker's 40-minute reaction video during my lunch break," and then she even made me my current
Your
art.
current, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I mean,
I
the one I'm
mean,
seeing.
I really couldn't have asked for more. That like I couldn't have asked for this much. Seriously, she just like I did not expect that kind of positive reception, and I guess it just goes to show you that sometimes if I mean you should never uh, bother a person, but it's okay to approach them and say, hey, I made this for you. Check it out if you'd like.
It's
And you really got to
always
make it with them in mind too if you're gonna do that.
it's always nice to see other people reacting to your videos, whatever video it is. So definitely, I think she was really happy to see someone react to all her videos at once.
Oh yeah,
Um, that must have been pretty special for her. And no, she's
yeah.
getting pretty popular lately.
Oh yeah, definitely. She's got past 20,000 subscribers. I know that already.
She's getting really close to 30,000. Like in
Nice.
a couple of weeks, she's there.
Yeah, and she deserves it. I think she's got one of the best personalities I've seen. She's hilarious, and I love I love her animations for what they are. I know they're not like the best pieces of artwork ever, but they're really nice animations for her style. I like her style, and they're meant to be humorous and funny and short.
So, do you have any other Brony YouTubers that you like to
Absolutely.
watch? Yeah, you got a lot of them.
Oh man, there's a ton of them. I'm probably not gonna go as in depth as I did with Crown Prince,
Yeah, yeah.
but
Let's not go too much in depth,
but
but
I do like a lot of the Brony analysts. I've been watching them a lot. I like Anthony C. I like T-Bat. I like Give and Take, but I know that he's quitting analyzing ponies because he's not having as much fun with it as he once did. Yeah, the Silver Quill is also really good, and Doctor Wolf. I've been watching him too. I don't watch his analysis videos as much, but like the time when his channel got taken down and terminated, there was a huge reception to get Dr. Wolf back on YouTube, and everybody was contacting YouTube trying to get him back because he just reached 10,000 subscribers before that happened. It was crazy, but it was really nice to see the Brony community get together, and
Yeah,
like they even got an EQD post notifying that Dr. Wolf's channel was taken down.
it's not the first time too. I mean, it happened with Soundspeed. Everyone just got together and tried to help him out.
Really? Did that
It
happen
really,
with Soundspeed, or are you talking about like when he was about to be homeless?
yeah, when he had issues with his apartment, like most
Yeah.
bronies, Ratchetness was one of them that really
Yeah,
rallied
Ratchet
up
stepped
people.
up. Yeah, that's really cool. I do like a lot of the reactors as well. Like I admire you. I admire Ratchet. There's a ton of great ones out there, and I'm lucky to be part of that sort of community now.
Yeah, and I've come to learn about that there was a whole community that did reaction videos because I wasn't. It was only three names. There was Skittles as Cool, Jack the Urban, and Ratchetness. These were only the three-person
Hmm.
people talked about. But if I can somehow bring attention to smaller channels, then I'd love to do that.
Yeah.
Um, it's really there's a lot of talented people. Brony Geeks is a new one.
Yeah, I like Brony Geeks.
I really like him
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, he just started out like a week ago or something, but his quality is very good, and he's got a few videos out already. I think he's got like six of them. So yeah,
Also, Alex
yeah.
Side is. Are you? Is it a Brony that you like to watch?
I like watching him. I wouldn't say I was ever inspired by him or anything. I started before him, but yeah,
Yeah,
I
we all
do I
did.
do like his videos, and I'm glad that he's gotten popular because he is one of the nicest guys that I've
Oh,
ever had
definitely.
the fortune of knowing, even though I've never met him personally. Um, like I said in my update, the guy's just a giant teddy bear.
Yeah, it really seemed like he is. I mean, it's hard to think that Alex Side would be the kind of guy that would hurt anybody. It's really hard to think
Hmm.
that he would do that.
Yeah, yeah, he's a great guy. I admire. Okay, yes, I do admire him. But I admire his personality mostly. Kind of like with Doctor Wolf, because he's just a huge optimist. And I really admire optimism. Really well thought out. Really well thought out. Doctor Wolf once said, "There's never been a point in an episode." Well, he said, "There's in every single episode, there's been something I liked, and there's something that I can appreciate about it." And I really like that mentality. I think it's very nice and refreshing to have people like that.
Instead of people that keeps complaining about everything, you got people being optimistic and seeing the good side
Oh
of
yeah, you've
things.
got people that are like the exact opposite of those guys.
Oh yeah, it's really refreshing. I have to agree with you to see people like that, and
Hmm.
you need all sorts of people to make a community. So
Yeah,
I mean, if people were all stupid like me, then you would have a terrible community.
yeah, and
Yeah.
I also admire really other big personalities out there like Saber Spark, AC Race Best, Paleo. Those are some of the guys that I knew about earliest in the fandom, and they helped get me interested. Oh, Jax played too. Jax played was a big one.
They're really involved
Yeah,
within the BronyCons. I mean, they're pretty much going
yeah.
at every BronyCons there is.
Oh yeah, that was great. Oh, Jay Holler too. Shoot, there's too many people. There's too many people I really like.
You gotta
Yeah.
name every member of this community.
Yeah, recently I saw AC Race Best, and he had like a video about him, Saberspark, Jay Holler, and Bevids, and they all dressed up in suits with Hasbro name
Yeah,
tags, put on
I've seen it.
sunglasses.
I've seen it.
Yeah, Hasbro versus Brony conventions. It's a beautiful video, and I'm starting to wonder if I should have reacted to it because it's just really funny. It's yeah. Those of you guys who haven't seen it, it's just them going around at a convention dressed up like Hasbro executives or whatever. Um, Hasbro agents, maybe you could say, and they were just handing out CNDs to people left and right, which is just CND written on a piece of paper or cease and assist. It was funny as heck.
These, it was really funny. But these guys are really, they've become great friends and
Yeah.
pretty much getting used to see them all the time if we go to a BronyCon.
Yeah, I definitely admire those guys. Especially like Race and Saber, because I've known them for since like my very early days in the fandom.
They've been really in the first bronies to become popular, I think. They were really
Yeah,
the first ones that.
they were some of the first popular ones. Yeah. Like, yeah, I'm not sure about 2011 bronies. I'm not sure about the 2011 stage of the fandom, but like in 2000, early 2012 and stuff like that was when I first really started looking into the brony fandom.
And they're still going strong today, man. I don't see it ending anytime soon. They're
Yeah,
really like the spokesperson of the community to some extent. They go to each and every convention, and you know,
yeah, and they know like the voice actors and stuff like that, and it's crazy, man.
God, they're so freaking lucky. I really hope there's a BronyCon in 2015.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
think
see
there
why they
will be.
wouldn't.
I think
Yeah,
there will be. Yeah,
I don't see why they wouldn't have one.
yeah. Unless
I'm
the
just really
fandom suddenly dies
in 1 year or
in one
what?
year. Yeah, unexpectedly.
Really unexpectedly, if it would happen just
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, it would probably be like some sort of inside job for that to happen.
Hasbro just destroyed the brewing community one day.
Hasbro cease and desist to everybody. Yeah.
Bronies needs to be neutralized. Bronies needs to be destroyed.
Oh yeah.
Join Hasbro. It could happen. Like one day we just go on the internet and we see that each and every Brony videos has been taken down by Hasbro.
Yeah.
And like there's a warning message saying you're next.
Oh yeah. Uh, good times,
Like,
Hasbro. Good times.
abuse of power. God damn it, Hasbro.
Yep.
Okay, another question. I still got some questions
Let's
left.
go. Let's go.
This might be under the tough questions, but who are some of the bronies you wish to work with in the future? For like Reacts, collab, or
Oh
anything else?
man, dude. That's such a hard question, man. I mean, it's not like I'd really say no to anybody when doing a collab. It's just I don't know. I mean, like back in the old days, I would have been ecstatic if I did a collab with Jack, Skittles, or Ratchet, because those guys I knew and I watched quite a bit. But now I like just because I've already kind of found my place in our reaction community. I've just sort of cared less, and I don't really care so much if I, get a big name to work with me anymore. It's just I mean, it's pretty much already happened. But
They're not
yeah.
doing as many reacts as they used to. Also, that's another thing. I
Yeah,
mean,
that's another thing too. Skittles and Jack are pretty much fallen out of it, and Ratchet's had a very weird schedule. I'll say
yeah,
that.
very weird.
Yeah,
It's like whenever he feels like it, he does a react video, and there you go.
yeah. Oh man. So yeah, I'm like, I mean, collabs are gonna happen no matter what, but whether it's just with my friends or someone else, I mean, I don't really care that much. I mean, I've gotten to meet you, and recently I've also gotten to talk with Soundspeed a little bit for once, because I joined a couple of his streams and stuff. But other than that, just whatever, I guess.
Whoever
I
wants to do a
yeah.
collab, that
Yeah,
could be interesting.
nobody's really like requested, oh, you need to get this guy to try and collab with you. I mean, like you may see that once in a while, but really people just enjoy my channel for what it is, and they know I'm not a very big name, and that's okay. I don't have to be.
It's you don't see it coming. When you become a big name, it just happens. It sort of happens just like that. Like if I'm taking Alex Side for instance, it was pretty much normal like everyone else, and he sort of became this super popular dude with 10,000 subscribers now.
Yeah,
So we never know. Maybe someday it's just gonna be around that 1,000 subscriber phase, and then phew, you're gonna jump to like 5, 6, 7, 8,000.
it's possible. I'm a
It's
little
possible.
doubtful of it, especially with people like Ladix passing me, but You never know.
You gotta get over it, man. You gotta get over it.
Yeah. I swear, Ladix, his channel's only been out for like a month, and he's almost at 1,000 subs.
Oh, you upload so many videos though.
So many videos, man.
Damn.
His mission is to react to everything.
That's just crazy. How could someone react to everything?
He's not human.
He's not. Yeah, that's the explanation. He's not human.
Yeah.
We gotta
We
we gotta
got
make
we
a
got to
video of
find
him.
out what he is, but he's definitely not human. Maybe he was built by Hasbro.
He's like a Hasbro cyborg. His
Yeah.
mission is to react to every video. Zladix, the Hasbro cyborg.
Yeah, that's probably it. That's probably the answer.
Oh man, he's gonna crush every other
Yeah.
reactors.
And I've already collabed with some people around my channel level. Like I've collabed with Danny, Will, Big Rob once, and Jim twice. So it's been fun, and I'm probably gonna do more collabs in the future with people around my level. Uh,
With Flying
yeah.
Shark?
Flying Shark, maybe. I don't know. He doesn't really react to brony stuff that much. The closest thing was reactors like cherries. So
Yeah.
that's a little more difficult.
He
But
reacts to all sorts of
yeah,
stuff.
he's not quite a brony yet. He hasn't seen the show, I believe. So yeah.
And but what the heck is happening with Jimmy Me Power? Speaking of him, like where is
Um,
he?
he's just been busy a lot. He's I guess busy with college, and I know he's spending time with his girlfriend and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know. He's been absent for a little bit, but I mean, he's not dead. Like I've seen him once in a while, uh, and I'm sure eventually he'll post another video again.
He's gonna come
Yeah,
back one day.
yeah, he will.
Gotta remain patient, and it's gonna be good.
Yeah,
Like, he's gonna do a 1,000 subscribers special when he comes back. He just
yeah.
does a normal, regular React video, but with a special thing.
I'm definitely looking forward to seeing his return. That's for sure.
Yeah, I'm kind of looking forward myself. I recently heard of him, and it's been almost more than 2 months since he hasn't uploaded anything.
Yeah. Yeah, he's we became pretty good friends pretty quickly.
He
Even
was one of the
before
first
we
guy you
collabed and
talked
stuff.
to. Like,
Yeah, well, before then it was just me, Will, and this other dude called Ben Lentz. I haven't spoken with him much lately because he hasn't been on Skype ever. And yeah, I just do whatever. It's no big. I mean, I I don't know. His upload schedule's been different. We've kind of had a bit of a
yeah,
falling out, but yeah, he was like one of the older guys too that I first talked with, and then I meet a ton of these other people like 8 Feet, Swiftwing, Arisbolt, you, Austin, Flying Shark, Danny, all these people, and it's definitely developed more into a community, and I enjoy that.
that's such a beautiful story. I'm having a tear right now.
Hmm.
So, okay, but I gotta move on to another question.
Okay.
The question, I don't know the number. I think it's 9. Do you have a favorite game? I know this is like the impossible question. I said it myself, but
Actually, this is a very easy question.
are you serious? You got
Yeah.
a game right now that you can tell us is your favorite
Yeah,
one?
easily my favorite game is Super Smash Bros. Brawl because I've been so
Oh,
invested
right,
into it.
right.
Yeah. Um,
That makes sense.
yeah, I spent ever from like 2008 until now, I've been playing that game. I've even been playing that game after I got into the Brony community and focused more on pony stuff. I've still been playing it. I just haven't been like as into the community as I once was. I even participated in like real life tournaments and stuff where I drove over to Syracuse and just hung out with a few guys, and it just got the offline play experience without having to play on the laggy Wi-Fi.
That's always better.
Yeah,
But the
definitely.
question is, are you gonna get a Wii U if you don't
Oh,
have
I've
one
already got a
already
Wii
to
U.
get the next one?
Yeah, I'm gonna get the next
Oh, you're
game.
so lucky.
I bought my Wii U just to get Smash. I'll
You're
tell
so
you.
freaking lucky.
Yeah.
Damn. I'm only gonna get a Wii U for Fire Emblem, Super Smash Brothers, and Donkey Kong Country. Maybe Mario Kart 8 also.
Yeah. I haven't gotten Mario Kart 8 yet. I'm not sure if I want to. Maybe eventually, but I just haven't had the desire to. I haven't been into games in general because I've been so caught up with YouTube and enjoying that more as my entertainment.
Yeah, me too. I mean, I've just bought the new Final Fantasy game for like 2 months ago, and I haven't even.
Yeah.
It's still in its original. How do you call that? God damn the plastic wrapping around it. I didn't even put it into my Xbox console.
Yeah.
It's still there laying around.
Word, like I got Pikmin 3 and I swear my sister beat the game and I've only played like 3 levels on it. That's how bad I am with games now.
YouTube takes a lot of people think YouTube just takes about 1 or 2 hours of a day, but it's way much more than that.
I've gotten so invested into it.
It takes all of my day personally, because
Yeah.
you got this new bell feature. Like
Mhm.
each and every time you get a comment, you
Yeah.
sort of get a little annotation,
That's Google
and
Plus.
that's Google Plus to you guys. And
Yeah.
each and every time I get a comment, I just can't help myself but to look at the comments. So I
Yeah.
spend like 3 hours doing that, and then I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna close YouTube and just do something else.
Yeah. Luckily, I'm not where you are, and I only get like if I've had a long day or whatever and I haven't been on, then at most I'll get like 5 to 7 of those.
Can you imagine someone like PewDiePie?
Oh man, I'm sure he doesn't even look.
He just left the bell there and doesn't
Yeah,
touch at it, doesn't
it's
look at it.
maybe it has a maximum like 999 or something like that.
Yeah, I really hope so, because it's gonna reach like 1 billion.
Yeah.
The whole website is gonna crash.
Mhm.
No, but it's still it's kind of useful because you can see what everyone is saying, but it's hard to concentrate on anything else when you have that.
Mhm.
But Google Plus at least has been trying to fix their issues.
They've been a lot better lately.
Yeah, really, a lot better than it used to be.
Yeah. Although I'm still mad because they still mark Narrator 007's comments as spam, and he
Yeah.
is the best commentator. I'm sorry, everybody else, but Narrator 007 has the best comments. You can all quit. That's it. You can all go home. Narrator 007 is the best. He wins. He wins. I'm sorry, but nobody else comments like him. He comments consistently on seriously, like every video he watches, and every comment that he makes, he puts timelines down on stuff he likes in the video, and it's just so detailed, so long, and it's so beautiful.
Detailed comments on YouTube, that's really rare. You don't get to see that often.
I really appreciate good comments. Oh man, and actually having my own channel has made me realize that I really should comment more. I used to never comment on videos, no matter what I watched. I just always liked and stuff. And for most videos, I'm still like that, but now I'm getting a little more invested and I'm commenting more because, hey, maybe some people might recognize me from my channel, and it just feels good to be able to support people like that and give them my intake and thoughts on their video and whatever. But it's mostly been like strictly in the Brony community because with my old Pie Disliker account where I watch the other videos, I haven't even upgraded to Google Plus.
I know there's some places where you can still comment using the regular YouTube comment
Yeah,
system.
and that's if you haven't upgraded to Google Plus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll ask you later.
Yep. Ask
You
you
gotta,
later.
you gotta get that message so
I'm
many
gonna get that on
times.
my grave.
Yeah, you Like
Yeah.
on the grave. We'll ask you later.
We'll ask you later. Uh, yeah.
Okay. I got another question. This is like the really, this is kind of the toughest question I asked you yet.
Okay.
I'm getting a dry throat again. Should have kept a bowl of water. Will you ever get tired of doing reaction videos?
I don't know. I haven't gotten tired of it yet. Although you could say that like I've always done my reaction videos whenever I feel like. In between this 74th and this 75th react, I took like a month off and just did bonus reactions and episode reactions.
But they're still
But
reactions, so
they,
you're
they are still reactions, but like I did them for different reasons because it was either the reactors like Cherry's lost episodes for the bonus reactions or the Equestria Girl shorts, and those were just like I was already into them and I wanted to see all of them anyway. So yeah, that was no big deal for me, and same with the episodes. Surprisingly, I'm really into reacting to the episodes. I didn't think I'd get this invested into it because I never really watched episode reactions, but I like it. I like it.
you're not having any issues with the copyright strikes from Hasbro
I
so
haven't gotten
far.
a copyright strike or anything. I have like gotten them detected for content ID, but I mean that's a whole nother deal. That's not a big deal for me because as long as they don't take my video down, and preferably if they don't make my video blocked in other countries, then I'm good.
Well, technically, if your video isn't monetized, they have no right to give you a copyright strike. They
Yeah,
shouldn't.
they shouldn't.
They really shouldn't.
Disney
It's
did.
against the YouTube law. Seriously?
Disney did. Um,
What?
Disney did on my Sound Speed Sings Let It Go. They blocked it worldwide and they gave me a copyright strike until I took the video down and deleted it. So, yeah, I just, like, oh, well, screw you, Disney.
Are you still stuck with that copyright strike? Or,
No, I'm not stuck with it. They got rid of it as soon
oh,
as I deleted the video.
oh, you're lucky because I got one copyright strike and I had to wait for like 6 months for it for them to remove it.
Yeah, it really sucked, but I mean, I uploaded it to Dailymotion. I was like, okay, if you want to still watch it, I'm still gonna upload it, just not on YouTube.
Yeah, better be safe when it
Yeah,
comes to episode reaction. And I know Alex Side really's got a lot of got in trouble for that. He cannot even upload videos longer than 15 minutes.
yeah, that makes me so mad because like I kind of wanted to make reactors like Cherry's 5 be super long, and now if I do that, then Alex Side can't react to it properly.
Oh, that really
Yeah.
sucks. I mean, when I had my copyright strike, they didn't remove that right.
Yeah,
They
like
removed a
even
lot of
when I
stuff.
had my well actually they did. Yeah, they did. When I had that copyright strike, you couldn't upload more than 15 minutes. That was the big one, and you also couldn't live stream.
Yeah, that was one of them. I couldn't live stream and I couldn't put my channel, the annotation that tells people
Yeah.
subscribe to the channel or watch this video. I couldn't do
Yeah,
that sort of stuff.
YouTube works to benefit the businesses and
Oh yeah,
assumes that the
definitely.
businesses are in the right instead of the people.
But it's not businesses that gives them the views and the audience and the viewers. It's a weird way of thinking.
Yeah,
And I don't know. I
they just
really
know
hope.
that we have less power.
Yeah, that's one thing. They're like they're not powerful. They cannot do anything against it.
Mm.
And it's been the new update with the copyright system, the ID system, content
Yeah.
ID.
Until we get some true competition for YouTube, it's gonna stay that way, unfortunately.
Yeah, I don't know about Dailymotion.
Yeah, Dailymotion isn't really competition because they don't get as many views, and if they do, it's for a specific thing and not general. And, when you don't get the views, people are habitual. They do things out of habit. They don't like to have to change. And people are so used to YouTube that they need a really good reason in order to move over to another website. It has to be similar enough, and they have to have enough motivation to make the change and stuff like that.
I mean, Twitch has been a bigger competitor to
Oh
competition
yeah.
to YouTube than Dailymotion. I mean, a lot of gamers have been
Oh
going on
yeah.
Twitch.
Twitch. I mean, Twitch is good in its own right, but it doesn't offer videos. What it offers is streaming, and it's a different form of entertainment. And recently, Google bought out. Well, is like rumored to buy out Twitch. I don't think they've actually made. I don't think they've actually made it yet, but yeah, they're rumored that they're going to buy out Twitch for $1 billion.
Holy shit, they're buying all the
Yeah.
competition they have. So it's impossible for YouTube to get beaten if Google just buy every
They just
competition.
buy everything.
And wow, but I don't see Twitch as entertaining as YouTube though, because I
Yeah.
think it's interesting when there's
I
anything
never watch streams unless it's like a Smash
someone you
Brothers
know.
tournament that I care about.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
also that.
Yeah, like I watch every Apex. I love those. Those are the big nationals for Smash Brothers. International events, I should say, because they do have like the Japanese players coming uh, over to New Jersey, and everybody else like the European players and South American players, whoever plays.
So it's like a
Yeah,
worldwide.
it's a worldwide event. Yeah, and I think MLG is actually picking up Melee now. Yeah, so that's gonna be interesting. The last time that they were affiliated with Smash was when they played. They had Brawl on their circuit for 2010. So it's been a while.
Yeah, it's still going strong, and Brawl came out in 2008. So
Yeah,
people are really dedicated to this game, these
I
events.
love the Smash Brothers franchise. It has a place in my heart forever.
And I wish there would be Fire Emblem convention. I'd be all over it. But it's one player game, so
Yeah,
that makes it a little
Fire
bit.
Emblem isn't quite as competitive as Smash Brothers. Yeah,
Oh, and I'm really looking forward. I'm gonna buy a Wii U. It costs around $300.
yeah, something like that. Yeah, probably 300. It's cheaper than the PS4 and Xbox One, so yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, and jeez, buying the Xbox One would be the last thing I'd do. That's so useless.
Yeah. Although they did say that they were gonna make a new model of the Xbox One without the Kinect. So
Are they gonna try to
yeah,
save the Xbox One? I don't know if it's gonna work for them
I don't know.
at this point. It's
It, it
really.
it is what it is. I mean, it's been selling more than the Wii U, so meh.
I got. I really didn't write any other questions, but I had this one. I was looking at your channel to come
Mhm.
up with questions, and
Sure.
I've noticed. I think it was in your first videos that you did a sort of conference on Pony in your class. And how did you get the
Oh.
courage to do that? How did you come up with?
Oh.
Seriously, how in the blue
Oh.
hell did you were you brave enough to do something like that?
At that point in the fandom, I had the mindset that, I can do whatever I want, and, it's their problem if they don't like the fact that I'm a brony. And, like, I was probably the most proud to be a brony at that time. Just like I love the community. I fell in love with it. Fell in love with the show, everything it was about. And I like the idea that I felt like I became a better person after I became a brony because I became more open minded
It was so
about the show.
revolutionary. In the beginnings, everyone was so damn proud to be
Yeah.
a brony, but now it's like really casual.
Yeah.
So
I
it's
mean, I definitely get both points of view. Like you shouldn't be ashamed of it, and you can be even proud of it, and that's perfectly fine. But at the same time, when you're a brony, you shouldn't like try to get everybody to watch the show and you know put on those hypno goggles, make everyone a brony. That's that definitely gives bronies a bad image. You shouldn't. If people aren't going to get into something, and I don't think it's for everybody, if you don't, if you pressure people to try and get into something, they're not going to want to do it. Google Plus, for example.
Google Plus, great example.
Yeah, exactly. You need to be able to get them to be open minded, but at the same time, they should have no problem with you being a fan of the show. That's no big deal. It really isn't.
Yeah, I think people that sell brony, and you can not like the show and just prefer to stay avoid it. But if you
Mhm.
really go onto some brony channels and start talking shit and start to insult them, I think you're just looking for attention when you're
Yeah.
doing that.
Like I considered myself an anti-brony back in the days, but like I didn't make
You-
fun of anyone.
yeah.
I was just pissed off at people who brought who basically ponified everything. And it was like, hey, this is my little corner of the internet, and now we've got ponies here. I don't want to have to look at them, and yeah,
My
that
little
made me a
corner
little
of the
mad.
internet.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but I'm pretty much over that as well because that's kind of a flawed theory in a way. Um, like, I do understand that point of view because I've been there, but at the same time, it's not really a big deal if someone has an avatar or a signature or even changes their username to Rainbow Dash. um, yeah.
Oh, roleplay accounts. There's so many, especially on
Uh,
Twitter. I know you've been on Twitter for a little while now. You
yeah,
probably came across.
I've gotten into Twitter a little more. I don't really explore that much. I just add people that are my friends now, and I update a couple things for my channel. I haven't been that much on the Twitter.
You've got so many people calling themselves Fluttershy or Rainbow Dash, and then they all pretend that they're the actual Fluttershy.
I haven't actually seen that much. I've seen that more on like YouTube accounts.
Yeah, YouTube also. It's really all over the place, and
That's kind of funny.
they can get really popular too. I mean, there was
Yeah.
someone with 10,000 followers.
Yeah, there was like a Lyra Heartstrings that had like 30,000 followers, I think, on YouTube. It's crazy.
Damn.
Yeah, and no offense to them, but they didn't really upload good videos either. They just uploaded like some music and an image, and they might have like an effect above the video, but like each video was named like a subspecial, and it just played some music over. Like it didn't even title the music or anything. It was weird. But
Just using a name to your advantage. Damn.
I should say, back to the original question. Yeah, one of the very first videos I had was an interview. Well, not an interview. It was a presentation, speech for my speech class, and it was our extra credit speech towards the end of the semester, and we could talk about whatever we wanted, and I had a lot to say about the Brony community. And yeah, I suppose it did take quite a bit of courage in order to be able to upload it, but I still enjoyed it thoroughly. I thought it was pretty fun to do that, and I thought I informed a lot of people on what the fandom is about and the misconceptions that we have. Like when did you actually watch the video?
I watched parts of it.
Yeah.
I've
I,
seen other
I,
videos like that.
I talked about like how sometimes bronies were put into a bad light in the mainstream media, like Jerry Springer and Howard Stern and stuff like that.
But honestly, I
Yeah,
was seeing you right in front of the class talking about my point. I was like, oh my god, how
yeah,
does he do it? I was like, I was
yeah.
closing my eyes. I was just like, oh man, I feel bad for you.
And I do know that like some people don't turn out well when they do that. Like they'll get raided by a bunch of anti bronies or whatever. What's this dork doing talking about ponies in front of his class? Like that's such a stupid idea or whatever. But we could talk about whatever we want, and I thought it was pretty interesting. I even made them a little bit of a montage, which I probably should have made shorter than I did. It was about 5 minutes long, but it categorized like all the cool things in the Brony fandom, from the animations to other stuff. It was Yeah, it was an older video that I did. It was in December of 2012, and yeah, I'm not about converting people or whatever, but I'm just about like it was more about informing people about the Brony fandom and uh, just the misconceptions and stuff like that. And actually, um, at the end of the speech, there was only one person that heard of bronies before then, and actually his brother, I believe, his older brother was a veteran brony, like he was in the military, and older brother was a brony. He wasn't a brony, but yeah, it was pretty cool to hear about that.
You could have made them play like the Looney
Yeah,
Games.
and he said that he actually wanted to show his brother, uh, the speech because I I got it recorded and everything. I wanted to, yeah, get it recorded. I handed it off to another classmate, and it was just going to be focusing on me, and nobody really had a problem with that. I asked everybody if it was cool, and they were cool with it. So yeah,
There's a lot of bronies in the military. Now that you bring it up,
yeah.
it's more common than people might think.
I think it's really cool that we're talking about this, and Memorial Day is coming up here in the United States. Yeah, I'm not sure if you know about Memorial Day. It's one of our holidays. It's about, celebrating veterans and stuff like that.
I might have heard about it through WWE,
Hmm.
watching the show actually. It was
Yeah.
like Memorial Day, and the whole set was, was representing Memorial Day, and
Hmm. Yeah.
so
Did,
you're not, no one is having school or work.
hmm.
It's a great day.
Yeah. Everybody has a day off, and we have our parades and stuff like that. And it's uh, it's not like one of the big holidays or anything, but it's still celebrated for what it is. And I do appreciate the holiday, and I appreciate the people that take their time to serve in the military. Broning or not, whoever. If you got family in the military, uh, I definitely have a lot of respect for them because it's not something that I would have the courage to do.
Yeah, that's incredible. I mean, just being away from home and for everyone you know, your friends, your family, for such a long time. It takes a lot of courage. It takes a lot of yeah, I don't know, motivation, I guess. Really, to serve your country like that deserves a lot of respect.
Definitely.
And mostly the United States. I think it's you guys are doing the hard job. You're doing the dirty job.
Yeah.
I mean, we're only, I know in Canada, we're only helping out villages and giving food and doing stuff like that. We don't really go to war per se.
Yeah. But I mean, pretty much every country has their own military and what they do, and people, going out, going through that training and taking time,
Ah,
being
yeah.
away from their family and everything. It's a hard job, and it's rough for people. Some people have a tough time adjusting when they get out of the military and they come back to the real world. It's crazy.
I've seen so many videos, movies, or whatever about this. Someone that's taken out of a family of, it could be a young adult. Just his life was going everything he wanted. He had it, and then he was just taken to the military and he lost everything.
Yeah.
That was really heartbreaking one to watch. Could be from anywhere in the world, and you'd still understand just how hard it can be.
Yeah.
Uh,
That's something.
Yeah. And I think we got a pretty long interview, so I'm gonna ask you the last question I
Okay.
had.
Sure.
It's not written, but I hadn't had this question. Anything related to reactors like Cherries 5 that you want to say, perhaps, or any news regarding it?
Um, I still haven't really worked on it. I've just been relaxing, trying to wait for inspiration to come to me instead of being forced to come up with stuff. I think, if I have more stuff filled with, like, oh yeah, I need to put that joke in, instead of, like, okay, what can I think of, then I think it'll turn out better. But that's not to say that I think I'll have some both ways, no matter what. But yeah, I'm mostly waiting for inspiration. I do want to get as many as I can in there. I don't know how many reactors I'll put in there.
There's
I
been a lot of new
Yeah.
reactors reacting to the
Yeah,
series.
I can't put in everybody, but I want to try and put in at least the people that have already reacted to reactors like cherries. And even then, there's a lot of great reactors out there that I haven't brought any attention to really, and I don't know. It's there's kind of like a mix between trying to get people and forcing everybody in. I wanna give like I want to get more people in, but I don't want to get too many people in.
it's you gotta find the
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 balance, yeah.
balance between that. It won't be
Yeah.
easy because there you would just want to put everyone in there, but
Yeah.
sometimes you
If I
just don't have
could, I would,
ideas.
but you simply can't put everyone in there because there are just so many reactors out there. And if anyone sees this and feels like they want to make their own reactor YouTube poops or whatever, I'm not even sure if I can call it a YouTube poop. There's a little bit of a debate between if you can actually call it a YouTube poop or not. I don't care either way, but
That begs the question: what was your thought on reactors like Cheers the last episodes when you
oh,
first saw it?
dude, I love that series. It was awesome. It like especially just seeing the first one, the initial shock that someone made a series based off of my series. Like I've never seen that happen before, really, and I really love how it was done. It was made really well.
There was kind of
Yeah,
a story to it.
yeah, there was a story to it too. That was pretty cool. But I think it was just like I think I was a little starstruck at how um, just how someone else would make something inspired by something that I made. Man, it gave me
It
a
wa-
lot more confidence. That's for sure.
yeah, and how was it seeing yourself in those videos?
Oh man, it was weird. Like I don't know, it wasn't too much different. It wasn't too much different from seeing other people. Like I don't care as much to see myself. That's why I never put myself into reactors like cherries. I just I try not to be so narcissistic about it. And like if I appear, that's cool. But if I don't, just as fine. It's a great series, and I really admire it.
King of the jungle.
Yeah, that was a good one.
No, but
Yeah.
yeah, it was there was some points that could have been was probably controversial.
Oh yeah, definitely. There were a ton of rape jokes and stuff, but I mean, I understand why some people don't like rape jokes. It's a touchy subject at times, and putting real people in and making them rape each other. I understand why people are turned off by that, but at the same time, we know that it's all in good fun and that there's no malicious intent behind it. We're just enjoying ourselves and trying to be loose and kicking back and putting people in a video, making a little fun of everybody. And
Yeah, just having a
yeah,
good
when
time.
you make fun of everybody, nobody is made fun of.
Mm. And
That's what they
just
say.
thinking, like you cannot think of Alex Side as
Yeah.
someone like that.
I mean, I do enjoy shows like South Park where they make fun of everybody. It's kind of got that sense of humor to it.
Have they made
Yeah.
a joke about bronies yet?
I don't think so. They did it in Bob's
What's
Burgers.
taking them
Like
so long?
I, I don't know. I think they're gonna make an episode about it eventually. But yeah, they did in Bob's Burgers. Oh, that was good. Oh man, I haven't actually seen that episode, but I do like the fact that they call them equestricals.
Oh yeah, you talked about it in your interview with Ladix.
That was so much fun.
Oh man,
Equestricals, because they have
equestricals.
testicles, because they're men.
Wow.
Yeah,
How come we didn't come up with
that's a
such a
better name
badass
than
name?
Brony.
Yeah, that's a way
Equestricals.
better name.
Yeah, it's great.
We gotta change our name because of that. Like
Yeah,
one day we're just gonna change for that.
we're Equestricals, everybody.
We're equestricals. Oh
Yep.
man, I just got a comment from Luigi Kid Gaming. That's
Hmm.
he's another creepypasta player. He's a lot. I shouldn't say this. He's a lot more muscular than me, so I kind of feel intimidated by this guy. So when I see him, I'm like, please don't hurt me.
Oh man, we already have our Jack Split and Dusty Cat. We don't need any more muscular bronies.
No, please no.
Uh,
Too much muscles.
yeah.
Well, did you have any other questions or anything else you
Um,
want to add?
yeah, sure. I'd just like to say that this channel has been an amazing experience for me overall. Not just in developing the community, which is a great part, probably my favorite part, about it and being part of a community, but also it's just given me a lot of experience in video editing and art editing, like my thumbnails and stuff. And eventually, I'm looking into using more stuff like Adobe After Effects and Adobe Flash and stuff like that. And I just want to learn those softwares because I know that in my field, I'm probably gonna need to have to learn how to use the basics of pretty much everything. Like in school, I took an internship and I learned how to use other softwares like InDesign more and stuff like that. So
So this
yeah,
means there could be animations sometimes in the future.
bad animations.
Bad animations,
Yes.
like stick figures.
Yeah, I've only learned a couple of the basics. I don't know how to make a proper animation yet, but yeah. Even then, I'm more so don't really care about the animations. I just want to learn like how to use Flash and how to use the basics because in the future I may have to create like a web advertisement or something. You know, like like at the top of YouTube, you see advertisements all the time that are made in Flash. Stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think it's really good that this is, that I'm learning these skills through something that I love. It's just, it's the next best thing to being able to have a job through YouTube is, because this is kind of like job training in a sense. Just learning, how to do all these effects, and I'm just like I've gotten much better over the years of having this channel and I hope to still get better. And I don't really care that much about having subscribers. I mean, that's great. It's wonderful. This is a subscriber special after all. I do
Yeah.
appreciate it, but at the same time, there's better things for me. There's more important things for me than just having subscribers. I don't want to have terrible videos and have 10,000 subscribers. Instead, I'd prefer to have great videos and have 1,000 subscribers. It's
There's people like
yeah,
that really makes terrible videos, in my opinion, and have like 10,000 subscribers or more than that.
yeah,
It's there's a lot of reason that explains why people will get more subs than
yeah.
it's really it's all about being lucky, essentially.
Oh yeah, definitely. Um, a big video that I learned from becoming popular on YouTube and how to and everything like that was A and Y's video. I'm looking for it right now, actually. Um, yeah, I probably I saw this like a few days ago before we were doing this, and I think I did want to bring this up.
It's gonna be
Um,
in the description.
yeah, probably. I'll probably post a. I don't know if I'll post like part of the video as well.
Gonna have so many
Uh,
things to
yeah,
actually.
and why talks about Digibrony's success. Yeah, it's called "My Thoughts on Digibrony's Success" or "How to Make It on YouTube," and it's a very informative video.
What the
List with
heck?
a he's got a list with a bunch of steps on basically analyzing how Digibrony in particular got popular, but he also talks about other people as well. And it looks like we just had Max cut out of the call.
Yeah. We're just trying to finish the
I'm
video.
still recording. Everything's okay. All right.
Oh,
Okay.
oops.
So as I was saying, A&Y had a great list. He's also an analysis brony, and he made like a few categories into what the biggest things about becoming popular on YouTube usually feature. He's got 8 lists of things, like 8 steps. The first one is luck. That's the
Definitely.
most important factor when it comes to becoming popular on YouTube, whether you be like featured and stuff like that. I'm not going to go through the entire thing, but his list is luck, character, consistency, regularity, USP. I forget what that stands for. It stands for something. Presentation, advertisement, and content in that order. Content being the worst and luck being the highest.
That actually makes sense.
Yeah.
That's a pretty decent list. It makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I definitely encourage everybody to take a look at that video. It's very good, very detailed. I like it. Yeah.
All right, maybe I was looking at something weird. The
Oh
Tumblr
man,
page is somewhere.
it's cool.
Um, no, but now we apologize for the weird technical difficulties with Skype. It
Yeah,
happens.
it happens. I'm gonna edit stuff. Big deal. It's on me.
Like the whole screen is gonna freeze for at one point.
Nah, it's just gonna be like a jump cut. We'll be fine. We'll be fine.
Yeah, maybe there's gonna be a few of those because it's almost like a 2 hour.
Yeah, I had quite a few jump cuts when I edited my video with Lattice. So whatever. We'll we'll do that. I'll suffer for a few hours and just edit it all.
Yeah, that's what happens when you're an editor. You gotta suffer
Yeah, it's okay. It's
for other
okay.
people's enjoyment.
It's worth it for moments like this and stuff like that.
Well, I hope you learned a little bit more about Pi the Slacker swag in this interview.
Mhm.
That was the whole point of it.
Yeah.
So,
Max, you did a pretty good job interviewing me for your first time. It was
oh, jeez.
very nice. I hope you enjoyed it.
Well, I can't wait to see the video. I can't wait to see how the suffering went.
Yeah.
If it was worth it.
Yeah.
But 888 subscribers. Looking to get 1,000 subscribers soon.
Mhm. Yeah. I
Well-
have something else planned for 1,000, but I'm not gonna reveal it just yet.
Not bad from Equestria, right?
Nope. I don't plan on playing that game anytime soon. Or ever. I don't know.
I tell you, that was the worst mistake I ever did to play it. Everyone should just avoid it.
Yeah. Well, I'll take that over Smile HD any day.
What?
Like I said, I handle sexual stuff a lot easier than I can handle gore. I'll tell you that. I've never been easy with gore. Gore is a very difficult thing for me, and that's why I've never seen Smile HD.
I think Cupcake's HD's in worse.
Yeah, it probably is. Probably is.
Yeah, it's you really want to stay away from that video.
I will stay away from both of those videos.
Just stay away from Mr. Davy, basically.
Yeah. Yeah. Although it was funny to make that April Fool's reaction video.
I remember seeing that with Flying Shark. It was like over at my house, and we're watching your videos, and I was in my subscription. I saw that.
You guys
That-
seriously watched my videos together. That's an honor.
I was like watching your. I was like, no way, he did Smile HD. That's impossible that he did that.
And you
But-
had no idea in mind that April Fools.
Yeah, I had a little. I think you even told me about it on YouTube. You told me that you were preparing an April Fool video,
Hmm.
and you were like dancing or singing and something.
Yeah, I was just dancing. It was inspired by iCarly from their April Fools episode, where Spencer was pranking people, and it played to that song. The joke is on you, and I just thought it would be funny to kind of reference that and just dance to that song. I thought it was very fitting for an April Fool's joke.
Oh, it was really funny. We had a good laugh over that video.
Yeah.
Seriously. No, but yeah, we should totally finish this now because
Yeah.
Skype might explode again on us. And if anyone really watched the entire thing and is currently hearing this,
Yeah.
congratulations.
Yeah,
wrap a
you're
lot
a
of-
beautiful person, and I want you to have my babies. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Let's hope it's a girl.
Yeah. Maybe. Hopefully. Whatever. I don't care at this point. Yeah.
But you get to say the ending message.
Yeah. Thank
you-
you for watching Max Interviews Onepony.
Max interviews Onepony, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoy.
Yes.
The title is just so epic.
Yeah.
So with that, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to join the loyal viewers.
That's not gonna be a regular thing. I'll tell you that right now.
And with that, you go with whatever you want to say.
Take it away.
But tonight, on this Onepony.